I'm giving away a full interior design experience valued upwards from $60,000 in total to 5 island homes along the coast of British Columbia. This isn't your average interior design show. It's an open call for the dreamers, the builders, and the brave souls who choose to make a home where the road runs out. Why? Because after a decade in designing island homes along this coast, I finally decided to turn the camera toward what I was already living. Hi, I'm Paige Gray, interior designer, founder of Paige Gray Studios, and creator of The Gray Coast, a cinematic design series here in the Pacific Northwest. If you're new here, The Gray Coast is more than a show. It's a documentation of real coastal living. Ferry schedules, forest shadows, and seasonal rhythms, wooden steps softened by decades of fog, and the quiet strength of coastal homes that have weathered everything. It's the reason I design the way I do today. This Savory Island project wasn't my first remote install, but it was the one that changed everything. It reminded me why I fell in love with this work in the first place. The grit, the grace, and the pure chaos of creating something beautiful in the middle of nowhere. It proved that design isn't just about how a space looks when it's done, it's about what it takes to get there. The ferry rides, the tide charts, the community that rallies to make the impossible possible. I wasn't just raised on this coast, I was brought up by it. My childhood was salt air and cedar and boats before cars. We hiked, we fished, we kayaked, and explored until the ocean became as familiar as the hallways in my own home. I built my first piece of furniture when I was 10 and redesigned every tree fort I've ever climbed into. The wilderness never really intimidated me, even as a young child. It taught me resilience, a wild, unfounded childhood freedom, and reverence. And now my family thrives here too. It isn't just nostalgia, as I'm sure so many families along the coast experience. It's multi-generational story building. Our girls were in life jackets before they could walk, and they've looked up at night stars and constellations so thick that it stretched their shadows behind them on the deck. They have learned the loon calls and felt the woodsy moss between their fingers and smelled the mist of waterfalls so remote they haven't felt the expectations of the world around them yet. This landscape here in British Columbia holds us all. It meets us with the most profound honesty. It teaches us to slow down, to pay attention, and to create with intention, not excess. Spaces shaped to support the way real life happens on the coast. Wind, weather, salt, storms, seasons, and every single quiet moment in between. Out here, the salt air doesn't just weather our wood. It reveals truth, a very humble beginning that we've all come to appreciate. It ages our homes into something very honest. This coastline is in my bones. I don't just design for the Pacific Northwest, I design from it. And that's why the Gray Coast isn't just a project I've invented. It's a story I've been living my entire life. So let me show you how I work. When you join my studio, you get access to a design portal. It is the hub of every ongoing inside of your project. It's where you'll see every design concept, layout, timeline, transparent product cost, and selection evolve in real time. I manage all furnishings from start to finish, ensuring the design vision is executed exactly as intended. Your budget becomes a tool, not a limitation. Whether modest or expansive, I stretch it as far as it can go, with thoughtful sourcing and curated selections chosen specifically for coastal living. My approach blends beauty with necessity. Materials that withstand humidity, textiles that respect coastal conditions, finishes that hold up against weather, and spaces planned for genuine lived-in life. Behind every beautiful installation on this project and every single one of my interior design clients' projects is a network of partners that make the dream possible. I work with trusted procurement teams in Vancouver who consolidate every item, furniture, lighting, textiles, accessories into one organized stream. Shipping to the Vancouver warehouse is free, and also storage in said warehouse until we're ready for installation is also free. This single step receiving means one thing: your budget stretches further. In fact, clients often save up to 1/3 compared to purchasing directly. And installation is a single day concierge level turnkey service. You leave in the morning, my team and I arrive, and you come home to a beautifully completed home. One single installation day I happen to be very proud of, which also happens to be my favorite day in the entire project. We finish every detail from closets and drawers to art hung and beds made. Everything is taken care of for you. Every time I leave a project, I feel like I'm leaving something behind. And what I would give to be a fly on the wall and watch the space come undone. Because this process isn't about the staged moments. It's about how your home comes to greet you and welcome you into your everyday lifestyle, mess and chaos included. Let's talk a little bit about remote logistics and how the Grey Coast season meets you in them. Island and coastal design come with a different rule book. I'm fluent in ferry schedules, water taxis, consolidation windows, and barge timing. I coordinate delivery with local crews, manage remote installs, and anticipate the quirks of island architecture, weather, and terrain. Out here, the unexpected isn't a surprise. It's just part of the rhythm. I've built systems over the years that help the entire process feel seamless and grounded. That's when I realized I wasn't just designing homes. I was documenting a lifestyle, a way of being. The Grey Coast was born out of that realization, a cinematic design series capturing the real stories of coastal living and the courage it takes to build something extraordinary on a coastline that feels wild and unpredictable. So here's where you come in. We're looking for 5 homes all along the coast of the Pacific Northwest in British Columbia, anywhere from Vancouver to Haida Gwaii. If you can get there, my team can also get there. Places with heart, history, beauty, quirks, all of the above. The more heritage and soul your property have, the better fit it is for the Grey Coast. The Pacific Northwest is more than a landscape. It's a lifestyle, and the Grey Coast is here to meet you as a homeowner exactly where you're at. We're looking for 5 island homes, places with heart, history, and a view of the sea. Homes that could be part of something bigger, the pilot season of the Grey Coast. Selected homeowners will receive complimentary full-service design from my team at Paige Studios, from renderings to final installation. And your home will be part of the story that started it all. This coast raised me. It taught me how to design with weather, how to find light in the darkest months, and how to turn imperfection into something beautiful. This isn't just an interior design show. It's a love letter to the Pacific Northwest. If your home sits beyond the ferry line, if the salt air has found its way into your walls, this is your invitation. When I choose a home for the series, I don't charge for my design time. Your home becomes part of the season, and in return, you receive a full turnkey interior design experience valued upwards from $12,000 per home. That is a lot of my design time. I believe wholeheartedly in this story, and it is the thing that I can show up with. You open your doors and your story, and I bring the full depth of what I do best. And in the end, we create something bigger than both of us. An interior design transformation captured with care, a story that honors your life on the coast, and a home that supports the next chapter you're stepping into. I have wanted to share this story in this way on this coastline with the lens of interior design my entire life. It is an honor to step up and offer this service in this way, to meet you exactly wherever it is that you dwell in the Pacific Northwest, help you transform your home into the home of your dreams, and make the unimaginable not only possible, but the most magical captured experience on film. I'm not here to make this polished and perfection, nor could I ever try to. The coast has this story in its hands already. I'm not the designer showing up to site in stilettos. You'll see me in Blundstones, and if you hang around long enough, I'm sure I'll accidentally slip off a dock at one point. I'm here to share the real story of what this coastline has to offer with my whole heart. And boy, does it light my heart on fire. Season 1 applications to the Grey Coast are now open. All of the links are down below for you. If you feel the coastline calling you to a new chapter, I can't wait to hear from you.